Hey, this is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life, bringing you the AA word of the day for December 23rd, 2024. And the word for today is recovery, unity, and service. Our 12th step, carry the message, is the basic service that AA's fellowship gives. This is our principal aim and the main reason for our existence, and that is from the book The Language of the Heart, page 160. And here's a daily reflection. I thank God for those who came before me, those who told me not to forget the three legacies: recovery, unity, and service. In my home group, the three legacies were described on a sign which said, "You take a three legged stool, try to balance on only one leg or two. Our three legacies must be kept intact. In recovery, we get sober together. In unity, we work together for the good of our steps and traditions. And through service, we give away freely what has been given to us. One of the chief gifts of my life has been to know that I will have no message to give unless I recover in unity with the principles of AA." This is a really profound message, and it's so profound and so simple that you might just brush it off as yeah, so. And those are the ones that you have to watch out for. And because if you give it short shrift, you might miss the message. And it is it is a three-legged stool. And my God, I sat on those enough in a bar. Uh, a New England type bar, not a fancy nightclub bar, a drinking bar, neighborhood bar, as they would say back then. So in recovery, we got sober together. Yes. Unity, we work together for the good of our steps and traditions, and through service, we give freely what has been given to us. And through the service, it's not just the advice that has been given to us. It's also our time. Many, many, many people when I was in there went together to put on the meetings. Coffee makers, people that came early and set up the chairs, took down the chairs after the meetings, hung all the signs, uh, worked the book counter, worked the beginners meeting, the secretary, the treasurer, took the collections, counted the money. When it seems so easy when you go in. Oh, there's not much to this meeting, but there's so much planning. And have you ever been to a meeting where the coffee maker doesn't show up? It's really uh, alcoholics want their coffee. So there are so many ways of service, so very many ways. Even just sitting next to someone and say, "Hey, you're going to hear a lot of new stuff tonight. If you have any questions, just ask me." You don't have to push any particular ideology. And as I mentioned before, when I started, I went to a meeting that had a beginners meeting after about 45 minutes. Uh, it took a break, a cigarette break in those days. I don't know any meetings that do that anymore. And you can't smoke usually on any of the church properties. And then when we came back, the beginners with less than a year would go to the beginners meeting, and we would go over, and we'd start with the first step. When we got to the end, we'd start again. And that was just really just what I needed. I didn't need to hear anything else. I need to hear about how alcohol, John Barleycorn was a rapacious creditor. So I thank God for all those guys and women who were there when I walked through the door for the first time. They made it seem like the meeting appeared out of nothing, and it just happened to be. But there was a lot of work there. And when I got comfortable, I was part of that work. I'd be part of the cleanup crew. We'd go through that place, get it. You know, when the meeting ended, they asked everybody to put their chair away. That helped a lot when you got maybe 50 or 75 chairs. But then we'd clean the floor, we'd clean the kitchen, clean up all the coffee pots, put all our stuff away. Usually had a cabinet, and it was nice. And gave you a chance to meet even more people. Hey, I'm Joe. I haven't met you before. So each one of these, getting sober together, working together, and service gives you a chance to come close to your members, and that fosters more unity. So that's it for today. Have a blessed December 23rd and a sober 23rd, and we will see you tomorrow. God bless.